All right, I'm making fire some pickles. I scrub these down and I'm shredding these. And then I just gotta get my vinegar and a couple other things, not much. It smells so good. But this is going in the freezer because we're gonna make plant fertilizer out of it later on. Okay, now I have to make a brine. 2 cups water, 2 cups vinegar, sugar, and salt. Of salt. 1/4 a cup of honey. It says to put in a medium saucepan over medium heat, stir until the sugar and salt dissolves, about 1 minute. Let cool slightly and then pour over the cucumbers. So these are going to be dill cucumbers. The honey is actually to offset the bitterness in the salt. So these aren't going to be sweet at all. I'm just looking for something to stir these with. Okay, I'm going to get some garlic. I'm supposed to use mustard seeds, peppercorns, and fresh dill sprigs. I don't have that. What I do have is ground mustard, organic black pepper, and dill weed. So that's what I'm gonna use. I'm repurposing my decaf coffee glass jar, and I'm gonna rinse this out real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and put the garlic and the seasonings in here, and the cucumbers, and then wait for the brine to finish. I'm not feeling the 2 tablespoons of everything. I just feel like that's too much. This is the mustard. I'm doing 1 tablespoon of that. They wanted 2 tablespoons of the pepper. I just think that's too much for my kids. Oh, and the garlic. I'm gonna get my tiny sprigs. I like to wet my garlic before I peel it. It makes it easier to deal with and more sanitary. So I'm just gonna reserve my bigger ones for when I cook, and I'll use the small ones for this. It said to just put them in there, but whenever I get pickles, the garlic is chopped up. I'm gonna throw some in my brine. I think that'll give it some good flavor. But I'm gonna at least crack them open like this. I forgot to put the dill in there. This is gonna be so good. I'm gonna leave some space for the brine. I'm gonna pour this in here to make it easier for me. Oops. I'm gonna have to shake this up because all the flavor is at the bottom. Oh Lord. Let me do this over. Okay, I had to shake it up. Just remember I put the seasonings at the bottom. I shook it up. Yeah, so in 5 days, they said you can start eating it after 2 days, but for the most pungent flavor, 5 days. So, yeah, bomb. I'm gonna use the rest of this to make a vinaigrette. It's real easy. And this I can just throw with whatever I have for lunch. I hate having a mental health condition that makes you a hypocrite because I feel like my family doesn't take it seriously. Like how loud sounds are a trigger for me, but because I'm loud, nobody cares that being loud is a trigger for me. So I spend a lot of time alone in a dark room because of sensory issues, honestly. I'm about to go hop in the shower. I keep waking up and just jumping right into dealing with the kids or shooting a video or working. I'm not spending enough time in prayer in the morning, and I know this. I'm not nurturing myself enough at all or fostering my relationship with Spirit enough at all. So I gotta get on that. I've had my shower. The shower was lovely. I washed my hair. I feel like a new woman. I have some tea, Earl Grey. I used to not stand Earl Grey. I thought it tasted like leather bootstraps, but it tastes good to me now. I'm setting up my roasted potatoes and sweet potato. I'm gonna have some cilantro with it at the end on top of this. I love cilantro now. I used to hate it, but it detoxes your body. It's so good for you. I'm gonna put them on top of the potatoes. This is my little salt mix that I made. It's Fury seasoning. It's salt and paprika, parsley, and ground mustard. That's what I use in this. And also this, because it has a high smoke point. See that? I used to use coconut oil, but it doesn't have as high a smoke point. That means once it reaches that temperature, if you go past it, it gets toxic. So I had to stop putting coconut oil in my baked goods when it comes to stuff like this. Unless I'm cooking it at like 350 degrees, which I'm not. I'm cooking this at 450. Gotta water my baby lemon trees. They're such a strong plant, and they like a lot of water and a lot of sun. My tomato plants are so sensitive about everything. No shade. You gotta be careful with cocoa coir. That's my substrate because it holds moisture. So a lot of my tomato plants die from overwatering because it'll look dry, but it's not dry. You gotta kind of turn this whole over to make sure that it actually needs moisture. Tomato plants are still doing well. This is my bulk order from Amazon. Got my pistachios. I was paying $5 a pack for my lentils, the organic ones. So I just got these from Ibera. These are $1.28. I got 8 of these. I make lentil patties with them. They're so good. This is the only brand of peanut butter that I would buy. This right here is for the vegan mozzarella I'm making because we're making vegan pizza. Down here, that's my grapeseed oil. $32 for 6 of them. This was 17 and some change. This is my butter substitute for all my baking, and I use it in our hair products. I did not know that they made noodles out of buckwheat. I'm gonna try these in a stir fry. Davidson's Organics. That's our go-to for all of our, like, I was about to say cultural teas. Are more, I don't know, insert a better word here, teas. I got this on sale for $10, the oatmeal. I make cereal for my kids. It's really easy. You really just toast oats and like cut up nuts and stuff. You could mix cocoa powder in there and make a chocolate cereal. That's their favorite. It's really easy to make cereal. I have a video about it. And I got 3 of these, $10 a piece, because they're doing a lot of tea. It's tea season around here. I started putting garlic in my roasted potatoes, and it's made so much difference. It's delicious. Do y'all forget to stir your tea sometimes? I'm looking at the birds out here eating the rest of Judah's cake on the balcony. Feeding the birds is how I pay nature. You know how, like, if you go to a church and you give a tithe, that's my tithe to nature. Because I serve God, not man. That's my way of giving back. I love these birds. They're so cute. Definitely need to read more. Lunch is served. I'm gonna get some spicy brown mustard, but other than that, yep. And we've got our cucumbers on the bottom. Final look. Yum. On a side note, this orange juice was $4. I needed that real stuff. Easygoing nature seemed to draw her out. I love you, Birdie. Allowing her to feel comfortable. And a member of the legendary I don't even know why I'm watching this. This is none of my business. Lunch was so good. I didn't finish all of it. I ate like a third of it, if even that. I'm still sipping on my tea. And I've been working in between online with my channel and stuff. And now I'm just going to take a break and play Call of Duty. And find something else to watch on YouTube, because why am I in these people's business like this? Snack time. I'm watching Lady Bling.
No, I can't even stay woke.
Birdie's still right here.
I'm sleepy.
Because it was heavy. I'm about to make some cereal for the kids. Yeah, I'm about to make some cereal. Alright, the cereal's done. It just needs to cool. And for the people that saw my video last time when I made this, I've stopped cutting it at this stage because you want to keep it whole, and that's why it was so crumbly. So just keep it whole, put it in the fridge, and boom, we got, what y'all say it tastes like? Cocoa Puffs? Yeah. Boom. And Roger wants some stir fry, so I'm just cooking down his sauce. I made a sweet and sour sauce with just soy and honey, garlic, ginger. Yeah. As you can see, I used too much oil, but here's his stir fry. I just used the paper towel and soaked some of that out. I'm about to do it again, actually. Much better. I'll make you some little burgers tomorrow. Alright, thank you for joining me here at Fairy World. If you'd like to check out my music, it's available on all music streaming platforms worldwide under my artist name, The Fury of Abyss. I love you, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Peace.